Okay, welcome back to the Movie Loft. So this video is going to be a little bit different than the content I'm usually going to put out because this is going to be a sort of Blu-ray haul, but I do not plan on doing a bunch of Blu-ray hauls on here. However, I had heard of this website and I really wanted to share it with you guys in case you haven't heard of it, because I just found some really great movies for really cheap, like $5 each on most of them. One was $7, but we'll get into that. Now, it might sound like I am sponsored by these people and that I'm supposed to say things like this, but I am in no way sponsored by them. However, if they see this and they want to hook me up, by all means.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
The website is called Hamilton Books, and no, it's not that Hamilton. It's an online bookstore, but they also sell Blu-rays. But just take a look at this website and compare the prices to places like Amazon, because it's like less than half the price that Amazon asks for. And granted, a lot of them are like really low budget movies you probably have never heard of or want to see or interested in watching, but there are some really good movies on there, and we will talk about that because I bought 6 of them. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up, I bought the movie Filth. I love this movie. It is completely insane and filthy, like the title would suggest. Alright, so I wrote out a whole description of it because there's a lot going on in this movie and I don't want to mess anything up. So, Filth is a completely insane, raunchy, depressing, hilarious comedic drama about a depressed, regretful, dirty detective who is getting over something in his past and trying to ruin the lives of his friends and coworkers. Just watch this, a little peep of this trailer, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about, because what you see is exactly what you get in the movie.
Get your face off my cock! Fucking Mujo. Cock.
You're pathetic.
Trust you're still taking your medication regularly.
Oh, mate. Can I just have a glass of water?
Not at all. I've got something else in mind for you.
It's a little bit deeper. You know, the trailer is very surface level, obviously. Can't really get into it, but there are layers to this movie, and that's why I like it so much. But yeah, so I've had this movie in my Amazon cart for a while, but it normally rests around like $15. I love the movie, but I don't love it that much to spend $15 on it, even though that's not much, but you know, I'm a broke college student. And so when I saw it was available on here for $5, I was like, perfect, I'm buying it. And then I went down a rabbit hole and I ended up buying 5 other movies. So that's how we got here. Next movie is, these are just gonna be just drive-by talking about it. I'm not gonna get into much detail. I just wanna show you the movies that I found and give a quick description of why I got it. That's it. So next movie I got is the Lego Movie. So another insane movie that I love this movie so much. It's one of my favorite animated movies. But yeah, this movie is also completely insane. And its editing and like just manic, crazy animation style is just a child's imagination just like thrown up on screen. And that's why I love it so much. It is so funny and surprisingly has a lot of heart. And again, I bought it for $4.95, where you can get it for like $10, and this is even the special edition, as it says. But yeah, $5, pretty awesome. Moving on. Okay, so the next set of movies I bought just for the hell of it because the prices were so cheap and I didn't necessarily need them or want them beforehand until I saw them, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for it. So the first movie I bought is yet another insane movie in my list of insane movies, and it is Mother. If you've seen this movie, then you know that it's fucking crazy. This movie had people walking out of theaters because they hated it that much. They were angered by this movie. And I watched it and I was like,
Oh, God, it's fucking spectacular!
I love movies that make me uncomfortable, but also make me think afterwards. I thought about this movie for a long time after I saw it. This is a crazy art house think piece by the very divisive Darren Aronofsky, director of films such as Black Swan and Requiem for a Dream, which I don't recommend watching. I even watched the clean version and I couldn't take it. It's so much, and I did not watch the unrated version. So don't recommend watching that movie, but also recommend watching that movie just because. But yeah, so this movie is literally entirely just metaphors and allusions to the world and religion without getting into too much stuff. I'm probably not gonna watch it very often, as in I probably will watch it like 5 times in my life, but on the off chance I'm in a mood to watch it, now I own it. So that cost $4.95. And I actually really appreciated the type of film that it is for what it is, because I like that it completely obliterates what people expect a movie to be and to do. It is its own thing. I've never seen another movie like it, and that on its own made me really enjoy it. Moving on. This movie is totally not insane at all. In fact, it is very slow, and it is The Lost City of Z. I love the cinematography of this movie. It is by far my favorite aspect of the movie, and it is the reason why I bought it, because I've also had this in my Amazon account for quite a long time, but I never went through with the purchase. But when I saw it was $5, I was like, great. Also, it has fantastic performances from Charlie Hunnam and Robert Pattinson. He is such a fucking great performer. He is so in his roles. Like, I don't see Robert Pattinson in this movie. I don't see him in The Lighthouse. I don't see him in Good Time. I don't see him in The Rover. Everyone talks shit about Twilight, but like, he's done so many great films with amazing performances in all of them. So people need to chill out. Anyway, moving on. It also stars Tom Holland, but do not watch this movie if you want Tom Holland, because he's in maybe 10 minutes of it and it's like 2.5 hours long. But I did watch it because I wanted to see Tom Holland in it, and I was disappointed in that aspect, but not in the rest of the movie. It is about some explorers who try to find the lost city of Z, and the atmosphere that the cinematography pulls off is astounding. Like, I felt as if I was there and covered in gnats and sweat, and that I just wasn't watching a movie anymore. I literally felt like I was there. And the tension had me on the edge of my seat at every moment in apprehension that like someone was about to die, just the whole time. And this movie actually was the $6.95 movie. Now, these last 2 movies I have actually not seen before. I didn't buy them because I wanted them. Well, I do want them. I bought them. But I didn't previously even know about them, and I was just so interested, and they were so cheap that I went through with it and I got them. So, the first one of the last 2 is a movie called Renoir. And it is about the French painter Renoir. Let me just read the back to you since I have not seen it and I want to give a good description of what it's about. So, set on the French Riviera in the summer of 1915. Gillies? I think it's Gillies.
Gilles.
Bordeaux's lusciously atmospheric drama, Renoir, tells the story of the celebrated Impressionist painter Pierre-Auguste Renoir, in declining health at age 74, and his son Jean, who returns home to convalesce after being wounded in World War I. The elder Renoir is filled with a new, wholly unexpected energy as a young woman miraculously enters his world, blazing with life, radiantly beautiful. God, these names. André will become his last model in the wellspring of a remarkable rejuvenation. That's all I'm gonna get into. But I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks great. I wanted something completely different than what I've already got going on back here. I wanted something more, I don't even know, like artistic? A French film? Don't have a French film, so I love like love beautiful movies, which a lot of people do, but like I'm entranced by them, especially period pieces with like luscious gardens and scenery and historic high society homes. I have always wanted to make a film like this with a very simple plot, but it's just a feast for the eyes. I have so many ideas of like beautiful cinematic things, and I saw a lot of what I've always imagined in this trailer, and that is why I bought it, because I read some of the reviews and they were very mixed. Some people were saying it was a fantastic film, very beautiful. Other people were like, yes, it's very beautiful, but it's very pretentious and very boring, so I'm gonna watch it and see what I think of it. But moving on to the last movie I picked up from the website, and I got a documentary actually called Keepers of the Magic. This is the documentary. It says a behind the scenes look at films such as The Godfather, The English Patient, and Fury Road, which love The Godfather and Fury Road, and many more through the eyes of their legendary cinematographers. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch this because I spend so much time on YouTube watching videos of cinematographers and directors' styles, and it really fascinates me how people like Roger Deakins can make the most gorgeous shots in like every single project he's put on. Every single movie he makes is amazing to watch. His cinematography is so great, and there are so many others, and as a filmmaker and a lover of movies, that's something I'm really into. So I got this movie and I can't wait to watch it, and I will let you know what I think of it. Anyway, so with tax and shipping, I paid a total of $37. That's pretty good. For 6 movies, that's really good. That's insane. I can never use insane as a descriptive word ever again in my videos, and if I do, then it's a callback. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. I hope you go and check out their website, and let me know if you buy some movies from them. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies, what your thoughts are on them. Do you hate Mother? Have you seen Renoir? I don't want to tell you to subscribe based on this, but if you go and watch my other videos and you like those, I would say subscribe because that's more of what I'm going to talk about. However, if you want me to do more things like this, if you want me to talk about Blu-ray movies that I've bought or collections I have back here, let me know because I will gladly do it. So that's all I have to say, and good night. I'll see you later. Okay. No! Also, let me know what you... Also, real quick. Let me... Let me think... Fuck! Oh well.